Hello, everybody. Hi. It is Sunday. We had to turn our clocks back last night, which I almost forgot to do. So my husband gets up to use the restroom at about 10 o'clock last night. So we were spending like 10 minutes of setting all the house clocks and the microwave oven and the and my coffee pot and the stove. So we were going around doing all that, so this way we can get a good night's sleep. I got a good night's sleep. With the between the going to the Dollar Tree yesterday and then the mall, I have a hill, the hill of death. I showed you that in my past video. So yesterday I basically went up and down that hill twice yesterday. So, but it was good. Now we are getting ready. If you notice, my Halloween tree. I spent the morning, stripped my beds. I did my sheets and my blankets there in the dryer, and I just nonchalantly started taking down, my Halloween stuff. Disney World. I don't know if you guys know the article, but Disney World already overnight, miraculously, poof, overnight, has Main Street decorated. Has Magic Kingdom decorated. They also have Hollywood Studios. They were doing that the other day. So the tree, the big square tree, the big tree at the middle of the square in the Magic Kingdom, is now up. Miraculously. So I wrote to my husband. I sent him the article. I said, not for nothing. I said, Disney just beat us by a week. Usually they celebrate the holiday season, November 6th or 8th. They usually start the Christmas. And November 8th is my husband's birthday, like I was explaining to you. And I just wrote him. I said, I'm sorry, but they just beat us. This year they got us. But rushing it a little, yeah. When there's nothing else to do, I guess you have to rush to the next holiday. Spoke to somebody who was down there just last week. This is Maureen. I said, well, how was it? I said, because I canceled my 2 trips. I said, how was it? She says, Maureen, forget it. She said it was like, it was dead. She said, you can only see the cavalcade parade a certain amount of times a day, she says, because, she says, not for nothing, that kind of she says, I was getting bored from it. She says the announcements over the loudspeaker, please, wear your mask over your nose. She says, I was getting tired of that. She says the mobile food service, she said, I was really disappointed. And she says, I mean, I can understand. This isn't my words. This is coming from somebody who was actually down there. And I physically spoke to her yesterday in person. So, that's sad. But I know it was, I mean, I could just imagine. People really, and then you have the ones that really, 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 they don't care. They just want to go down there. They just want to do it. They just want to be there. I get that. My husband happens to be one of them. He says, we were talking about it the other night, and he says, I just miss it. I said, I know you do. I says, but in the meantime, we're saving a lot of money by not being disappointed to be down there. Because it is a lot of disappointments. My husband would never do the mobile food order. He would never do that. He wants to sit down and have a meal. That's a little bit hard to do right now. You're not getting what you paid for. I says, please believe me on that. I says, you see what's happening. So, trying to convince somebody, I'm not forcing to convince. I said, but you have to see it for yourself, And then you have people that look through rose-colored glasses that only see what they want to see. So, it's personal preference. It's totally up to the person themselves. It's what they want to see. Me, I go full steam ahead. I don't get disappointed in anything because I see it for what is happening. I know myself. I know damn well that I go down there, I will not enjoy anything. It's not that I'm a hard person. It's just I am used to the regular routine. And the regular routine is just not happening right now. So, also with Disney, people were waiting for a bus over an hour. I mean, we don't know what the deal is. I still didn't find out what the deal is, but, like I said, I have to stay away from Facebook message boards. I have to stay away from Facebook groups because everybody's got their own interpretation of it. Well, if somebody comes on and says, well, I'm a bus driver. And I says, listen. And that was like the last thing I said. I said, with all the layoffs, I said, they didn't lay off any bus drivers yet. I says, don't you think that there's well, I'm a bus driver, and they didn't lay off anybody yet as far as the bus lines are concerned. Never say never. Never say never. See, those are the people that piss me off. Because, and again, quite a few of the cast members down there that are also on the Facebook pages, they had it just a few weeks ago. Like, I'll be honest with you, I'll give it like a month ago. Oh no, that can't happen to us. I'm here 30 some odd, I'm here 38 years. That can't happen to us. Well, I want you to know something. There's a woman down there who happens to be celebrating 39 years. She is 2 months shy of her 40 years of working with Disney World and the Disney company. Unfortunately, they just laid her off. 2 months shy of 40 years. There was an article about her, as a matter of fact. I'm not sure of her name or anything. There is something that is bothering me in my kitchen. I hear creaks, crips, noises. Halloween's over, people. Go away. I have no idea what the hell that is, but anyway. Okay. But I continue. I now have my Christmas mug out. This was the Christmas mug that I got a few years ago. I want to say 3 years now. We're 3 years into it. It's a cute mug. It's a cute mug. So, it says love and it says fa la la. So, really is a nice mug. I want to do the continuing review of yesterday that I went to Yankee Candle and I purchased those new Yankee Candle single-use wax melts. I love them. They are so much better than the last ones, than the original ones. So much better. And as a matter of fact, I have one here melted that I melted last night. Even the texture of it is so much better. The smell is amazing. Like I said, I had cinnamon apple. I threw away the packaging, unfortunately. I'm an idiot. The cinnamon apple crisp or cinnamon apple crumble, whatever else I got. I only bought 2 yesterday. They were in my last interview. If you look back on my YouTube channel from yesterday. My house smelt like I was baking a cinnamon apple pie. I didn't want to shut them off, but you shut them off after a few hours. So I'm sitting watching TV last night. Hocus Pocus was on. I never get tired of that movie. And I just really enjoyed the wax melts. They even melt better. And the one wax melt is perfect for this, but I have my other more bigger wax melt, the ones with the actual cups. I would probably have to get 2 just for that, just to fill it, because it's not really filling up right there in the cup. So that's a little bit of a bigger cup. But these smell amazing. I am so grateful. I'm going to go back and definitely buy more for the holidays for Yankee Candle. These single-use wax melts, the new packaging, new smells, stronger smells, better texture. Just awesome. I'm so glad. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for that. Awesome. I'm just getting in the middle of putting away my Halloween wax melt. This is one of my Halloween wax melts, and I purchased him on Amazon about 4 years ago. So my mother-in-law always got a kick out of him. I have a Santa Claus one. I have a light up. It has a Christmas tree on it, but the whole thing lights up, and you see the Christmas tree. So I have that one for the bedroom. I don't know if I'm going to put the Santa Claus one out. He's kind of a pain in the butt. And the reason why is that his cup is a Santa hat. But it's shaped so weird that when the wax melts, it's actually hard to pop the wax melt out because part of his hat is actually in the way. It's weird. But, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the refrigerator now, and I'm going to freeze them, and I'm going to pop it out, and I'm going to save them for tonight. And I'm going to reburn it in my Christmas wax melts because I'm going to put him away. And that's what I do. I would like to actually get about 3 or 4 nights of melting out of this one. So I burned it, I melted it last night. I'm going to melt it tonight. I'm going to melt it tomorrow and maybe the next night. And by maybe Monday night, maybe Tuesday, that will probably be the end. I'm going to see how far I can get out of this. Because I know some wax melts, I actually get like a week out of it. It's like amazing. But I only burn these. I only melt these at night for a few hours. You know, my husband comes home, he eats dinner, we lay in bed, we watch TV, and that's when I'll put on my wax melts. It's very soothing. It's very, it's calming. But last night I smelt like I was baking. It was amazing. So, with all that being said, and I still got the candles. Bath and Body Works now has a sale on the candles, $10 off of a 3-wick candle. And that sale is happening today. I always miss a friggin' sale by a day. I'm not getting dressed and going out there. I'm not doing it. Now, today is actually rain. It's supposed to rain. It was sunny all morning. I'm still in my pajamas. These are my Mickey Mouse pajamas. Let me show you. That I got from Primark last year. And they have the tops and the bottoms. It is so cute. They are so comfortable. I love them. And that's really it, people. That's really it. Just the thing about the Disney World news, that they have their decorations up. I mean, I pulled my decorations out. Pulled the Christmas ones out. The Christmas ones I really don't want to go crazy this year. I didn't really go crazy last year because we had just moved in. So everything was a little bit new to us. But I pulled out my Minnie Mouse. My mother-in-law a few years ago purchased this for me. She found, she does these little impulse buys from CVS and Dwayne Reed, Rite Aid. She also purchased 2 of these, one for me, one for her. All off. So I'm going to have those out. And that's really it. I'm going to put away my Halloween face masks and everything. I'm going to get ready for the Christmas ones. As you know, I have the Disney Christmas face masks, so I'm kind of excited to wear. The holidays I could wear. I can't do that every day. But the holidays I'll be able to wear. All right. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I just figured I'd come out. I just wanted to say hi and give you that other little bits of information. And give you the little review on the wax melts. Love them. Go pick some up. They're good. They are so much better. What an improvement. I'm so excited about that, really. Because I like my wax melts. Okay. God bless. Have a beautiful Sunday. Hope everybody got a lot of candy from last night. There was no trick-or-treaters out. Nobody knocking on the door. Nobody doing anything. Nobody making noise outside. Nobody doing anything. So it was like a real regular night. What do you do during a pandemic, right? It's a shame. Okay. Have a great Sunday. God bless. Love to all. Bye-bye.